So at the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe and draw intersecting, parallel, and perpendicular lines using ruler and set square. You listen first, huh? I am giving you a preview of what we are going to talk about for the lesson for today. Points and lines are the basic figure used in geometry. So for this third quarter, the main topic of our lessons were all about geometry. A point is represented by a dot, which refers to an exact location. So every point refers or points an exact location. It tells an exact location. Lines are formed by set of points that extends infinitely in two directions and defined by two distinct points in the line. So for every line, there are many points. It is composed of set of points. But when we name a line, we only define a line by using at least two distinct points that you can find in a line. So, yan. Intersecting, parallel, and perpendicular lines are formed by two or more lines in different settings. Before we describe and draw intersecting, parallel, and perpendicular lines, let us know the concept of points and lines. So let us first talk about what are points and lines. Okay. Everything we draw, so every time we start to draw, we start with a point. Do you get me, children? So bawat pag-drawing na gagawin daw natin, lahat yan nagsisimula sa isang point. A point is the most fundamental object in geometry. Wait lang, ang daming pumapasok. Ina-admit ko. Okay, let's continue. So, do you see the point? Do you see the point on my blackboard? Everybody tries to the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we call that point. Oh, you just listen first, ha, para mabilis tayo. Like what I have said, anything that you draw, you start with a point. Yeah, that's a point. And we can name a point. In geometry, we give name to a point. A point is named by a capital letter. Like, for example, look at the point. I will give it a name of P. Somebody is writing on the screen. I can see you. Stop writing on the screen. Okay. I named the point as point P. So when you see the point with a capital letter, you read it as what capital letter is used there. Like in my screen, you see there point P. So you read it as point P. Everybody say point P.
Point P.
Point P.
Point P.
Okay, very good. So that's the name of our point. Okay, next. Next to point is the line. It is a set of points that extends infinitely in both directions. Take note. Extends infinitely in both directions. Look at what I am going to draw on the screen. Do you see the line?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, so that's how line looks like.
Opo po, ma'am.
It is named by two distinct points in the line. Tulad ng sinabi ko nga, ang line na nakikita nyo sa screen, maraming points kayong makikita dyan. But if you are going to give a name for that line, you only give two distinct points. Like for example, the line that I have here on the screen, I will name the distinct point as point P and point M. So, given point P and point M, connecting it and extending in both sides. Do you see the arrow on the both sides of the line? Napansin niyo yung arrow, children?
Yes po, ma'am. Yes po, ma'am.
What is the meaning? What is the meaning of that arrow? What do you think is the meaning of that arrow? Why is it that lines have arrow on both ends?
Give point P and point M po, ma'am.
It tells us that you can extend. Look at that arrow there. Yon, may arrow dyan. At may arrow din sa kabila on both ends. It only tells us that you can extend that line in both directions. Pwede pa daw yan pahabain ng pahabain hanggang sa humaba siya. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng arrow. So, dahil gusto ko ganyan lang kaikli, so yan lang kaikli yung line na ginawa ko dyan sa screen. So, like what I said, I named the two distinct points on that line as point P and point M. So, given point P and point M, connecting it and extending in both sides, you form the line PM. You name it as line PM. Do you get me, children?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Naintindihan na ba?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, so let's continue.
Okay po.
So it does not mean that point P and point M are the only points in the line, ha? Ulit ko. Hindi lang point P at point M ang pwede nating makita doon sa line na nakita nyo kanina. You can put as many points as you want between P and point P and point M or even beyond. So pwede kayo maglagay dyan ng mas marami pang points.
Ma'am.
Yes. Any question?
No, ma'am.
Do you understand?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So let's
Yes po, ma'am.
You listen first. Dahil mamaya mag-drawing kayo, ha? So a line is
Okay,
also named by small letters as shown in the figure. Look at my next figure. Do you see the line?
Yes po, ma'am.
You can also name Yes.
Yes
You
po,
can also
ma'am.
name it using a small letter. But when you use a small letter, you only give one name for that line. So we call it line M.
M.
Do you understand?
Yes
If
po,
you're
ma'am.
just going to name
Yes,
line
ma'am.
by a single
Yes po,
letter,
ma'am.
kapag single letter lang ay small letter ang gagamitin. Naintindihan ba yon?
Yes po, ma'am.
Kapag,
Yes po,
kapag
ma'am.
2 points, pag 2 points ang bibigyan yung pangalan sa isang line, you use capital letters. Okay?
Okay po, ma'am.
Next. Ang daming pumapasok. Okay, eto na. You get your ruler and pencil and your notebook. Yeah, let's have a drill. But before you start, I will show you an example. Lahat ba nakatingin sa screen?
Yes po, ma'am. Yes po, ma'am. Yes po,
Read the direction.
ma'am.
Sinong Ronella Rosa? Do you hear me, Ronella Rosa? Please read the direction.
Oo.
Patagay mo na yung ano ko.
Ronel?
Ko lang.
Pencil and
Nandyan ba si Ronel?
line
Ayan si
by
Ronel, nakita ko.
connecting the read given points. Copy
Lakasan mo.
the set of points needed in a separate space before you draw the lines. Do it in a sheet of paper.
Yan. Gagawin nyo daw sa sheet of paper. Pero sabi ko, sa notebook na lang. Okay. Pakita nga sa akin, ready na yung ruler and pencil? Let me, show me your pencil and ruler. Okay, very good, Crystal Faith. I can see you're showing me your pencil and ruler.
Hindi pa po kami nakabili.
Oh, sige, magtupi-tupi ng matigas na papel. Pwede ng ruler yon. Okay, eyes on the screen again. I'll show you how to draw lines. Okay. Given in a rectangle there that you see on the screen are different points. Do you see the points? Can you name the points?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes po,
Nathan, Nathan, how many points do you see?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay. So I will show you an example. Okay, this is my example. I will cut a portion from that rectangle. Ginupit ko yung mayroong point B, point C, point F, and point G. Yan. Ganyan ang gagawin nyo sa notebook nyo, ha?
Okay po.
And then, given yung line. Anong mga line daw ang gagawin ko? Ano yung mga line na gagawin ko?
BG and line FC po.
Line BG and line FC. Okay, I will show you how. So, using the ruler, kukuha ako ng ruler. Do you see my ruler?
Yes po, ma'am.
And then, I will connect.
ma'am.
Ko-connect ko yung point B sa point G. Ayun. Nakita nyo, nag-connect na.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, and then next is, I will connect point F and point C, and then I will draw the line. Did you get that, children?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay.
ma'am.
So for now, get your pencil. Do it quietly, ha? Are you ready?
Yes po,
Okay.
ma'am.
Eto na siya. Number 1 and number 2. Go! Do it quietly on your notebook. Tapos ipakita nyo sa screen yung nagawa nyo, ha? Kane Rolando, may ginagawa ka ba? Kane Rolando. Gumawa.
Bakit nakakasama ka? Meron po. Ayan ay ano mo.
Okay, next.
Wait lang po, ma'am. Wait lang po.
R. Kelly King Pion. R. Kelly, do you hear me? Okay, let's proceed. Number 3.
Ma'am, tapos na po.
Okay, let's continue. Ipakita nga sino may nagawa na sa number 1
Wait lang
and
po,
number
ma'am.
2.
Wait po, ma'am.
Patingin. Sino yung tapos na?
Ako po, ma'am.
Deus? Si Juan Miguel. Very good.
Ako po, ma'am. Ako po, ma'am.
Okay.
Ako po, ma'am.
Yes, I can see you.
Wait po, ma'am.
Yes. Tapos na rin. Okay, let's proceed. Parang marami nang
Ma'am, wait
nagawa.
po.
Let's proceed. Close your
Okay na po ba ito, ma'am? Nagsagot mo. Lagay sa alimbawa, CG, ayun yung gagawin mo. Oo. Ito na nga, meron din to.
Sige, number 3 and 4 na. Go.
Pangatlong 3. Line CG. Ma'am, di pa po ako tapos dun sa 2.
Close niyo muna ang microphone niyo.
CG.
Lagyan ng arrow yung dulo, ha? Boss men, put an arrow. Jason, nagsusulat ka sa screen. Nakikita ko.
Wait lang po. Online 3E.
Okay, finish.
Ma'am, hindi pa po. Ulit ako, sabi daw kasi lagyan daw ng araw, buburito.
Lagyan ng arrow? Sabi sa'yo? Ang line po may arrow sa dulo. Magkabilang dulo, lagyan ng arrow.
Okay na po.
Okay, last
Di pa
one,
po.
number 5.
Ma'am, paano po yung F tsaka H po, ma'am? Ang hirap, ma'am, eh.
Ano daw? Basta i-connect mo lang yung dalawang point na yon. Huwag mong problemahin yung dadaanan niya. as long as the 2 points, point F and point H, are connected. Do you get me?
Ma'am, pwede po bang papel?
Ba't wala kang notebook, anak? Okay, number 5.
Ma'am.
Ayan ang number 5.
Wait lang po, ma'am. Di ba po ako tapos sa number
Number ano?
number 4 po.
Oh. Ayan, binalik ko yung number 4. Next.
Nagawa mo makalabas na walang nakakauwi. Matalino ang taong
Okay, number 5.
5 po, ma'am.
gagawin ng taong lahat.
Oh, ayan na, number 5.
Number 5 na po, ma'am. Tapos na po, ma'am.
Okay. Tapos na, ibaba na ulit ng notebook.
Ma'am, hindi pa po.
And be ready to listen again. We will
Ma'am, di pa po ako
proceed to
tapos sa
our
number
lesson.
3.
Hindi pa po, ma'am.
Down your ball pen, pencils and notebooks now. Stop na muna. Makinig ulit. So we will continue the lesson. Okay. So let's have a new lesson for today. Okay. Can you please read the situation? I am calling Eloise. Please read the situation. Go.
Are you aware of the COVID-19 pandemic? It caused lockdown in different areas, prohibiting us to travel in different places in the country. For a long time, without any travel, we might forget the road signs. Will you please recall the names of the following signs?
Signages. Okay, get your notebook and ball pen again. I will show some pictures that you can see on the road. You call it road signs.
Lahat po yan, ma'am.
Let me know if you can identify the signages that I am going to show on the screen. Are you ready? Ball pens
Yes
up.
po, ma'am.
Ball pens up. Number 1. Oh, you name the picture, okay? Here's number 1. Do you recognize that road sign? Nakikita ba yan, children?
Opo, ma'am.
All the signage on the road. So, write it on your notes.
Crosswalk,
Wait po, ma'am.
pedestrian
Yes
light,
po, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Salvero. What is your answer? Yes, Salvero.
Pedestrian din po.
Very good.
Pedestrian din po.
Pedestrian lane. Okay, next, number 2. What do you call that road sign?
Oh, di ba intersection ba yun?
intersection pa, ma'am.
Raise your hand so I can call you. Crystal Faith. Can you name that picture?
Intersection po, ma'am.
Okay, very good. We call that intersection. Okay, number 3.
Parking po, ma'am.
No parking. No parking.
No parking.
No parking.
Wala bang nakakarating lang po.
Parking. No parking in both sides.
What do you call? Anybody, raise your hand.
No parking po, ma'am.
Ay, hintayin yung tawagin ko. Mag-sign kayo ng raising hand.
Tapos kami ka.
Makita yung raise ng kamay.
Mga parking.
Parking po.
Cedric Jose. Can you name that sign, Cedric Jose?
No parking po, ma'am.
Okay. You call it, the sign on the road is no parking
ma'am.
on both sides. Okay. See the question on my screen.
What geometrical figures are similar to this in
Signages. Now, those signages that you can see on the roads are similar to the geometric figures that we are going to talk about this morning. They are about lines and the different kinds of lines, which are intersecting, parallel, and perpendicular lines. Okay, let's proceed.
Perpendicular.
Kami pumapasok.
Nanawa ako ng paypay, Ram.
So, our lesson is intersecting, parallel, and perpendicular line. You listen first. Wala muna magsusulat, ha? Eyes on the screen. Do you see the figure? How many lines do you see?
Yes, Mama.
Diyan.
2.
2 lines.
2 po, Ma'am. Dalawa po, Ma'am. Dalawa po, Ma'am.
Can you
Dalawa po,
line?
po, Ma'am. Hindi po, Ma'am. Hindi po, Ma'am.
Give me line.
Dalawa po, ma'am.
Ano yung mga line na nandyan? Pangalan nyo yung line. Sinong kaya magbigay ng name sa lines na nandyan sa screen?
4 po, Ma'am.
Diba kanina sinabi ko na kung paano bigyan ng name ang line? So, on the screen, you see 2 lines. You have line AB and line BC. Nakita? Line AB and line BC. And these 2 lines meet at 1 point. Yung dalawang line daw na yan, nagkita sila o nagtagpo sila sa isang point. Kelly, isa ang microphone. Kelly. Kelly pala. Kelly. Saka si Alexander Clyde. Maingay yung sound. Okay. Do you see at what point the 2 lines meet? Huh? Line AB and line BC meet at 1 point. O, anong point daw yon?
B po. B po, Ma'am.
Yan.
B po, Ma'am.
They are called intersecting line. So, ang dalawang line daw na nagtagpo sa iisang point, anong tawag sa kanila? You call this line that meet at a point?
Intersecting line po, ma'am.
Intersecting line. Okay, what is an intersecting line? Please read. Sinong
Intersecting line are lines that meet a
Ma'am.
Jerry Aringo? Please read. What is an intersecting line? Wala ba si Jerry? Okay, Esther. Master Joy, Di Ma Felix. Please read. What is an intersecting line?
Intersecting lines are lines that meet at a point.
Okay, so any two lines that meet at a point, they are called intersecting line. Okay, let's continue. Wala mo nang kokopya, children, ha? Later ko sasabihin kung ano gagawin nyo. You just listen. Okay, next figure. You see also two lines. Look at what point the two lines meet.
Dalawa po.
Saan nagtagpo ang dalawang point M. Very good. So line R intersects line P at point M. Yan.
Kokopyahin po yan, ma'am.
Makinig kayo. Wala bang magsusulat? Wala. Makinig lang. Makinig. Mamaya nyo malalaman kung anong gagawin nyo. Okay, continue. Look at the next figure. How many lines again that do you see on the screen?
Ito po, ma'am. Dalawa po. Dalawa po, ma'am.
Yes, line N and line N. Mayroon akong puzzle dyan na tanong sa inyo. Please read. Sino gusto magbasa? Wala na akong makitang
Ma'am.
willing magbasa. Jigs Michael, please read.
line M.
Oy, may nagsulat, ha?
Do you think line M and line N intersect with each other if they extend in both directions?
That is a question. Ano sagot nyo? Yes or no?
No po, ma'am. No po, ma'am.
No po, ma'am.
No po, ma'am.
No po, ma'am.
Okay.
No po, ma'am.
So if your answer is no, you are correct. And these lines are called what?
Parallel.
Ma'am.
Parallel line po, ma'am.
You call it parallel lines. Everybody say it, parallel lines.
Parallel lines.
Nabubulol siya. The two lines that never, they will never meet each other. They are called parallel lines. Please read. What are parallel lines? Mary Joy Fonseca. Ay nako, nagpatay ng camera. Mary Joy Fonseca, do you hear me? Yata. Matea Salen. Matea. Wala. Zeus.
Ako po, ma'am.
Mama ko na lang po.
Sino
Mama
yun?
ko na lang po.
Sabihin ang pangalan.
Eric sa kanila po.
Eric po.
Rich. Okay, read. What are parallel lines?
Parallel lines are lines in the same plane that will never intersect. They have the same distance at all times.
Ayun. Please read again. Sino ba yung gusto kong tawa? Akira, Liam. Akira.
Ako po.
Ito, si Julian De La Rosa. Julian, please read. What are parallel lines? Julian.
Parallel lines are lines in the same plane that will never intersect. They have the same distance apart at all times.
Okay, very good. So, parallel lines, they will never intersect with each other. Okay, let's proceed. So, these are another parallel lines. So, the distance from point A to point C must be the same with the distance from point B to D. Ayun. So, yan ang parallel lines. Magkasing layo. Hindi sila magko-cross sa isa't isa. Okay, next. Do you see the figure? There are two lines again. Okay, please read. John Francis.
Ako, ma'am.
John Francis Apolonio, can you please read? Bakit ayaw nila pag tinatawa?
Mama ko po.
Mama ko na lang po.
Ako po, ma'am.
Tell me your name.
Lawisan ka pa na po, ma'am.
Sige, go.
Line LR intersect line RT at point R as shown in the figure. The intersection forms a square corner or a right angle. These lines are called perpendicular lines.
So what do you call these two lines? Intersect. They form a square corner. Ayun, mayroong square corner. Nakita yung square corner? Ayun. Kapag ang two lines cross and they form a square corner, what do you call these lines?
Perpendicular lines po, ma'am.
They are called
Perpendicular lines po, ma'am.
Perpendicular lines po.
Square.
Kapag may square corner sila, ha?
Opo, ma'am.
Intersecting line. Proceed na tayo sa next. Okay, this is now how to draw. Ayan, I will show you how to draw these three kinds of lines. Kilalanin muna natin. Alam niyo na kung anong ruler, di ba? What is a ruler? Basahin. Go.
A ruler is used to measure length and draw straight lines.
Okay, the next one are what we call the set square. What is a set square?
Set square.
Triangle.
Is a triangular device and one angle of 90 angle.
Okay, so let's proceed. We will now draw a parallel lines using your ruler. Take note, parallel lines are two lines that are always the same distance apart, and they never touch each other. Yan, like what I am showing you here. Okay, so let's proceed. This is how to draw parallel lines using a ruler. Do you see my ruler?
Opo, ma'am.
Okay, so using a pencil. Okay. Do you see the first line I had shown you? And then
Yes,
another
ma'am.
line. So I have now a parallel line. Do you see my parallel line?
Opo, ma'am.
I have line and line R.
Opo, ma'am.
Look at how far they are to each other. So they have the same distance apart. So you call it line M is parallel to line R. Everybody say that. Go.
Line M is parallel to line R.
Line M
is
parallel to line
Tingnan
R.
niyo po ako, ma'am.
Line M
Okay,
is
next.
parallel to line R.
Another one. How to draw a parallel lines. I am using ruler and a set square. Oh, that's how you are going to arrange it. Okay? So I will show you the first line. And then the second line. So I have now again a parallel line. So I will name it line B and line O. So you call it, how do you call it now? Everybody say
Line
it,
B
go.
is parallel to line O.
Line B is parallel to line O.
Okay, next. Very
Line C
good.
is parallel line O.
Sabi mo manonood ka. Ay, baby!
Okay. Let's proceed to how drawing of intersecting lines. So take note, intersecting lines are lines that meet at a point. Look what I am showing you here on the screen. Okay. So watch out and I will show you how to draw intersecting lines using a ruler again. So I have here again a ruler. I'll show you the first line.
Oh.
Then line. So now 2 lines there. And I will name it line X and line Y, and they meet at point 2. You see, naka-open na radio. Sino yun? Okay. Oh, everybody read.
Line X intersects line Y.
Line intersect line Y.
Line X and line Y
Line
meet
X
at
intersect
line
line
X and line
Y.
Y.
Line X and line Y meet at point U.
Okay.
Ano?
So let's proceed. So let's now go to how to draw perpendicular.
Perpendicular line.
Perpendicular lines are lines that intersect at a point. They form a square corner. Oh. So this is how you're going to draw a perpendicular line using another ruler, line, and then Okay, so I will name it line K and line L, and I'll show you the square corner. You see that, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, everybody read.
Line K is
Line K is perpendicular with line L.
Ayoko.
take them.
Okay. On your notebook, ready? Please read the direction.
Choose the letter of the correct answer.
Ball pens up. Write the answer only. Go.
Pinasusulat ng teacher, diba?
Okay. Miss?
Screenshot mo, di ba? Third grading yan, baka kala. Pagtapos mo. Kaya mo na. Lagyan mo dyan. Lagyan mo. Yan sa notebook, sulat mo. Sayang, ano yan, oh. Mat yan, mat.
Let us check your work. Are you ready?
Isulat ninyo. Sabi mo, ma'am,
Hindi pa na-checkan.
sa notebook mo nalagay. Third quarter lang ito. Hindi ko.
3RD.
Okay.
Ito. Ito. Oh. Sige, sulat mo muna yung mamalan. Ito muna, dito muna. Sulat mo
Number
muna ito.
one, what is the answer for number one?
A. I see.
Alin?
Sulat mo muna ito.
Letter C. Number two.
Number 2.
Number three.
Di po, ma'am. Number 3.
Okay.
Di
How
po,
many
ma'am.
plus three?
Yung number 1 naman.
That ends our lesson. You go to your Google Classroom and continue the lesson there.